Colorstruck, a play by Zora Neale Hurston. Characters: John, a black man. Emma, a black woman. Effie, a mulatto woman. Ada, a black woman. Dinky, a black man. Railway conductor and Grand Master, a black man. Lou Lillian, Emma's light-skinned daughter. Doctor, a white man. Scene 1. 1904, early night, the inside of a Jim Crow railway coach in the Deep South. Effie enters the railway coach with a basket. Dinky gets up from his seat and approaches her.
Miss Effie, you were looking just like a rose. Fact is, if you wasn't walking long, I think you was a rose. Where's Sam at?
I don't know and I don't care.
Well, let me escort you to a seat.
Dinky takes Effie's basket and leads her to a seat, puts the basket in the rack, and sits down beside her.
How come Sam ain't here? Y'all on a bust?
That man don't buy me nothing to put in my basket. Ain't going with me to no cakewalk. Take your arm from around me, Dinky. Go and hug your precious Ada.
Do you think I look at Ada when I got a chance to be with you? I was always sweet on you. But you let that old mullet-haired Sam cut me up.
Here comes Ada with a great big basket.
Dinky jumps up, rushes to exit.
Where's Sam, Effie?
Lord knows, Ada.
Who you gonna walk the cake with?
Nobody. John and Emma are gonna win it. They're the best cakewalkers in the state.
You're better than Emma any day of the week, because Sam can't walk like John. Look here, ain't John and Emma going? They ain't on here.
The locomotive bell begins to ring.
All aboard!
My God! Suppose they got left.
Here they come! They're gonna make it! Come on, John!
Whistle blows twice. John and Emma enter the train.
Don't y'all scare us no more like that. There couldn't be no cakewalk without you all. Them shady St. Augustine folks will win that cake and we would have to kill them all, bodacious.
It was Emma nearly made us get left. She said I was smiling at Effie at the streetcar and she had to get up and wait for another one.
You was grinning at her, and she was grinning right back, just like a Cheshire cat.
I wasn't.
You was. I seen you standing there looking like a possum.
I wasn't. I never get a chance to smile at nobody. You won't let me.
You know, you just the same every time you see a yellow face. You take a chance.
Ada, let's all sample that basket. I bet you got a huckleberry pie.
No, I ain't. I got peach and sweet potato pie. But we ain't gonna touch a thing until we get to the hall.
Now don't do that. That's all right to save the fried chicken. But pies are always eaten on
Oh,
trays.
shut up!
Dinky struggles with Ada for a kiss. She slaps him, but finally yields.
Hello, Effie. Where's Sam?
Yeah,
Y'all on a bus?
I don't know.
None of your business. You got enough to mind your own self.
Emma puts up a pouting mouth, and John snatches a kiss. Emma laughs just as he kisses her again, and there is a resounding smack, which causes the crowd to laugh and cries of salty dog. Oh, you kids. The conductor enters, calling tickets cheerfully.
All right, now, y'all. Let me get your tickets. Tickets, please. I sure hope someone from Jacksonville wins that cake.
You live in a big jail?
Sure do. And I hope you get a piece of that sweet cake on the way back tonight.
Just rest easy. Them Augustinians ain't gonna smell it, is they, baby?
Not if I can help it.
The conductor takes up tickets. John kisses Emma.
Emma, what makes you always picking a fuss over some yellow doll? What makes you so jealous anyhow? I don't do nothing.
Emma clings to John, but he turns slightly away. The train whistle blows. There is a slackening of speed. Passengers begin to take down their baskets from their racks.
John, why don't you want me to love you, honey?
John turns and kisses Emma slowly.
Yes, I want you to love me. You know I do. I don't like to be accused of every light skin in the world. It hurts my feelings, honey. I don't want to be jealous like you are.
All right now, y'all. St. Augustine. St. Augustine.
Conductor exits.
Well then, you don't want my love, John, because I can't help myself from being jealous. I love so hard, and jealous love is all that I've got.
Emma and John stand in the aisle with their arms about each other. End of scene. Scene 2. An hour later at the dance hall in Florida. Dinky, Emma, John, Ada, and Effie enter the reception room at the dance hall.
Here we are.
Let's sit down, John, and get a seat.
Sure, there's some nice ones right here.
Thank you.
Look over there. That's Joe Clark. He should be the great Grand Master of Ceremony, being the mayor of the only colored town in the state. And they should let me escort him to the platform.
Sam ain't here, is he, Effie?
No, he ain't. Well, you all like chicken? All right. Take away.
You sound like an ever-loving mama when you ain't mad.
You shouldn't make me mad then.
I don't make you. You make yourself mad. Then blame it on me. I keep telling you I don't love nobody but you. I know heaps of half-white women I could get if I wanted to. But baby, I just want you. You know what they say. The darker the berry, the sweeter the taste.
Oh, you're just trying to run me over the cover and keep me hidden, John. But I won't let you. Let's eat our basket.
All right.
John pulls the basket out and Emma removes the tablecloth. They set the basket on their knees and begin to eat fried chicken. Effie walks up to John and Emma with 2 pieces of pie on a plate.
You all have a piece of my blueberry pie. It's mighty nice.
We don't want no pie. We have coconut layered cake.
I think I'd choose a pie, Effie.
Oh, here you go.
Will you sit down and have a snack with us?
No. I got to run on back to my basket, but I thought maybe you all might want to taste my pie.
Thank you, Effie. Mighty good, too.
Oh.
John eats a piece of pie. Effie crosses to her seat. Emma glares at her for a minute, then turns disgustedly away from the basket. John catches her shoulder and faces her around.
Hannah, be nice. Don't act like that.
You ruined my appetite, carrying on with that pumpkin-colored girl.
What can I do? If you had act polite, I wouldn't have to say nothing.
No, you just hog wild all over her because she's some half-white. And no matter what I say, you just keep carrying on with her. Act polite? I'm not going to be deceitful and bust my gizzards for nobody. She can keep her dirty old pie over there.
Honey, you mustn't talk so loud.
What? I'm not going to bite my tongue for nobody. If she don't like it, she can lump it. My back is broad and she calls herself the cigar. Well, I can smoke her. Oh.
The voice of the Grand Master bellowing from the ballroom is heard.
And now, since the roosters are crowing before midnight, and most of us got to get up and go to work tomorrow anyhow, the great cakewalk will begin. I want the floor cleared because the representatives of several cities will be announced, and we want them to take the floor as their name is called to premiere for the biggest cake ever baked in the state. I'm talking 10 dozen eggs, 10 pounds of flour, 10 pounds of butter, and 10 cups of sugar. Wow. Now then, representing St. Augustine, Miss Lewis Taylor and Mr. Ned Coles.
Woo!
For Daytona Beach, Miss Jane Bradley and Mr. Nixon.
Woo!
Yeah. And for Ocala, Miss Dulce Boger and Mr. Oscar Clark.
Woo!
And for Jacksonville, the most popular walkers in the state, Miss Emmeline Beasley and Mr. John Turner.
Tremendous applause. John rises and offers his arm grandly to Emma.
John, can we not go in there, please? Can we just go home, honey?
Why, Emma?
Because those girls are going to be pulling and hauling all over you.
Shucks, come on. Don't you hear the people? They clapping for us, our names. They calling us. Come on, Emma.
John tries to pull Emma out of the chair. Emma tries to drag him back down.
Come on, Emma. Ain't no sense you acting like that. The band is playing for us. You hear them?
No, John, I'm scared.
John breaks away from Emma.
I got to go in there. I've been practicing almost a year. We came all the way down here so I can walk the cake. We got to go in there. I have to go in there.
John looks into Emma's face and sees her tremendous fear.
What you scared about?
I just can't go in there and watch those girls, Effie, hauling all over you.
Well, Emma, I got to go in there, whether you coming with me or not.
Oh, those high yellows. I hate them. They get everything that they want.
The voice of the Grand Master is heard.
We are waiting for the couple from Jacksonville. Oh, Jacksonville.
Dinky rushes back into the reception room.
Didn't you hear your names called? Come on, John and Emma, get in there.
Coming.
John dashes inside the ballroom. Dinky stands looking at Emma in surprise.
What's the matter, Emma? You and John fighting again?
He went and left me.
Well, folks, Miss Effie Jones will walk for Jacksonville with Mr. John Turner in place of Miss Emmeline Beasley. Couples, take your places. Give these folks a room.
Emma opens the curtain and gazes into the ballroom.
Oh my gosh. He's in there with her. In there with her. Ooh, these half-whites, they get everything that they want. They get the jobs, the men, everything. The whole world just got a sign on it that says light colored only. And us blacks only mean for cobblestone.
Emma muffles a cry as she continues to stare into the ballroom.
By unanimous decision, you guessed it, folks. Give it up for the couple from Jacksonville.
Emma watches in horror as the cake is set down in the center of the ballroom floor, and John and Effie circle the cake happily and triumphantly. Emma covers her face and turns away. End of scene. Scene 3, 20 years later, 1924, a one-room shack in a Jacksonville alley. A center table with 2 chairs, a rocking chair, small kitchen stove, and water bucket fill the dark room. Lou Lillian lies on a cheap bed with her back to the audience. Emma sits in the rocker. Moaning sounds from Lou Lillian.
Water. No more right away. Doctor says not too much. Oh, you've got a fever. I better go get the doctor.
Loud knocking at the door.
Who's that?
Does Emma Beasley live here?
Who's asking?
It's me, John Turner.
John? Did you say John Turner?
Yes, Emma, it's me.
Emma opens the door and John steps inside.
John? Give me your hand.
Emma touches John's hand.
John, flesh and blood.
It's me, all right, old girl. Just as bright as a basket of chips. Make a light quick so I can see you. I want to see how you look. I'm crazy to see you. Man, 20 years is a long time to wait, Emma.
Oh, Can we just sit in the dark for a while? I wasn't expecting anybody. Come on, let's just sit down. Have a seat.
Just the thing. Me and Emma sitting side by side. Know how I found you?
How?
I hunted up Dinky. And when I got in town, he showed me where to find you.
No one could find you. You went up north somewhere?
Yes, up in Philadelphia.
Married yet?
Oh, yes, 17 years ago. But my wife is dead now. And so I came here as soon as it was a decent time to find you. I want to marry you, Emma. I'm just crazy over you. Did you forget me, Emma?
How could I, John?
Oh my gosh, Emma, I love you so much. Strike a light, honey, so I can see how you look. See if you changed much. You were such a handsome girl.
We don't exactly need no light, do we, John? Just to sit and talk?
Yes, we do, Emma.
I bet your wife was some high yellow uppity girl.
No, she wasn't. She was just much like you as I could get her. Make a light quick so I can show you a picture. I get to see my old sweetheart.
John strikes a match and holds it up between their faces, and they look intently at each other until it burns out.
You haven't changed at all. Just as pretty as a blackberry.
Oh, John, remember when we used to pick magnolias together?
Do I? Remember how I used to pull my necktie loose so you could retie it for me? Emma, I can't see to my soul how we lived all these years away from each other.
You know, I used to think you were going to be my husband, but you let that old
Like that lamp! You cannot say that and look me in the eye.
John strikes another match and lights the lamp.
Emma, I don't want to seem too bossy, but I believe to get rid of me, you gotta marry me first. That's if you ain't married.
No, I'm not.
Emma turns the lamp down.
Can't wait till you see my little place in Philly. Got a little Rolls Royce too. I'm gonna let you drive it.
I've been having a hard time, John, ever since I lost you. Ain't nothing been right for me, and I ain't never been happy.
You're gonna be happy now, Emma. I'm gonna make sure of it. I ain't but 42. You ain't but 40. So we got plenty of time.
Lou Lillian groans from the bed.
Gee, what's that?
That's my child. She's sick. I better go check on her.
You got a child? Gee, that's great. I've always wanted one, but I've never had no luck. We can start a family together. Girl or boy?
A girl. So, are you coming to see me again soon, John?
Coming again? I ain't gone yet. We ain't talked, you ain't kissed me, and you ain't shown me our girl.
Another groan, more painful, from the bed.
She must be pretty sick. Let's see.
John goes over to the bed and looks down into Lou Lillian's face. She is mulatto. John turns to Emma.
Talk about me liking high yellows. You must have married a pretty near white man.
I was never married, John.
It's all right, Emma.
John kisses Emma warmly.
Everything is going to be okay. Our child looks pretty sick, but she's pretty.
John feels the girl's forehead and cheek.
She needs a doctor.
I've got a doctor, of course. I mean, I can't afford no specialist or nothing like that. You can't get rich in no white folks' kitchen or no wash tub. I ain't no school teacher or nothing like that.
It's all right, Emma, but our daughter is bad off. We need to run out and go get a doctor. I'd go if I knew where to find one, but you'll be the quickest. Hurry!
Oh, she'll be all right for a while. Do you really want to get married, John? Do you really want me sure enough?
Do you think I'd come all the way down here for nothing? I wants to marry again.
Soon, John?
Real soon.
Well, my folks are on a little getaway trip. They'll be back the day after tomorrow. You want to get married tomorrow?
All right, now run after the doctor. We must look after our girl. Gee, she got a full suit of hair. I'm glad you didn't let her chop it off.
John looks at Emma, still standing.
Emma, run after the doctor, honey. What's our daughter's name?
Lou Lillian.
Emma sits in the rocker jerkily. John returns to his seat and turns up the light.
We gonna make up after all them 20 years.
Another painful groan from the bed.
Emma, get up and go get that doctor. You done forgot I'm the boss around here now. Go while I'm watching her. Hurry.
You go get one, John.
While I'm blundering around trying to find one, she will get worse.
John takes out his wallet and hands Emma a bill.
Here, get a taxi if necessary. Hurry.
I reckon I better go get a doctor. I don't want nothing to happen to her. I mean, after you left, I've had such a hurting until she came and eased it some.
Here, take this money so you can get a good doctor. There should be some good color ones around here somewhere.
I wouldn't let them folks tend to my cat if I had one. Let's not start a fuss, John.
John caresses her and notices a picture on the wall.
Wow, that's me and you.
Yes, I could never part with it. Are you coming tomorrow, John, and we're going to get married? Then we can talk about everything.
Sure. I'm not going yet, honey. We can talk about all these arrangements now.
Groans from bed and feeble movement.
Good Lord, Emma, go get that doctor!
Emma stares at daughter, seizes a hat from a nail on the wall, and prepares to go, but is hesitant. She opens the door. John offers the wallet. Emma refuses it.
The doctor is right round the corner. I'll leave the door open so she can get some air. She won't need anything while I'm gone, John.
Emma rushes out the door, pushing the door wide open as she exits. John sits in the chair beside the table. Water. So hot. John jumps out the chair and gives Lou Lillian a drink of water. He feels her head, takes a clean handkerchief, wets it, and places it upon her forehead. Emma re-enters. When she sees John at the bed, she is furious. Emma rushes over and jerks his shoulder.
I knew it!
Emma strikes John.
You just wanted the white skin.
Emma!
I should kill you coming in here like an old polecat.
So this is the woman I've been wearing over my heart like a rose for 20 years? She so despises her own that she can't believe anyone could love it? 20 years. 20 years of adoration, of hunger, of worship.
On the verge of tears, John crosses the door and leaves quietly, closing the door after him. Emma remains standing, looking dully about. There is a knocking at the door. She rushes to open it. It is the white doctor.
Well, shall I come in?
Yes. Come in, doctor.
Doctor crosses to bed with professional air, looks at Lou Lillian, feels the pulse, and draws up the sheet over Lou Lillian's face. Doctor turns to Emma.
Why didn't you come sooner? I told you to let me know of the slightest change in her condition.
I did come. I went for the doctor.
Yes, but you waited. An hour, more or less, is mighty important sometimes. Why didn't you come?
I couldn't see.
Doctor looks at Emma curiously, then sympathetically takes out a small box of pills and hands them to Emma.
Here. You're exhausted. Take one of these every hour and try to get some rest.
The doctor exits, leaving the door open. Emma puts the pill box on the table, takes up the low rocking chair, and places it by the head of the bed. She seats herself and rocks monotonously and stares out of the door. A dry sob now and then. The wind from the open door blows out the lamp, and Emma is seen by the little light from the window, rocking in an even, monotonous motion, sobbing. End of play.
The Savannah Black Heritage Festival Committee proudly announces the 32nd Annual Savannah Black Heritage Festival, which will return February 5th through February 21st. This year's festival will be totally a virtual experience. Everyone is encouraged to gather their families together for what promises to be an array of educational, entertaining, informative, family-oriented activities. According to Festival Director Shirley James, this year's lineup will include popular music, gospel music, headline performances, historic tours, and noted lecturers, as well as an on-demand return of the noted performers Sons of Maestro. Based on the theme Reflect, Reform, Rejoice, words which represent the history of African Americans as they marched from enslavement to freedom to contributions. You may view a complete schedule of festival activities at www.savannahblackheritagefestival.org.